Tiago Splitter's era is set to begin. But on today's episode, we got to talk about his tallest task as the Chicago Bulls' next head coach. Is that Matas Buzelis? Is that Josh Giddey? Then we're going to talk about Caleb Wilson visiting the Chicago Bulls. What does that mean? And then we are hearing some things down in Utah. Things are not going well between Walker Kessler and the Jazz. Can the Chicago Bulls lure somebody else to Chicago? Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog, C-Dub. What's the word?
Back yet again for the second time in a row. Let's talk Bulls, man. Let's get to it.
Hey, man, if y'all tuned in, love what you're listening to today, make sure you go ahead and do the simplest thing that you could do to support the channel on our road to 10K. That is hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. Now, C-Dub, we talking about Tiago Splitter to kick things off. Before we talk about his tallest task, you slept it over. I enjoyed a cold adult beverage. Let me know how you feeling today, waking up and noticing that the Chicago Bulls finally got a coach. How you feeling? Any changes to how you've been feeling originally?
No, there ain't no changes to where I'm feeling. I feel satisfied if that appeases everybody. You know what I'm saying? We finally got the thing done. Last year, he did a great job with the Portland Trailblazers. This is a totally different situation now. That his job that he did with Portland got him this job with Chicago. Now everything starts over. Now you will be judged from probably tomorrow with the introductory press conference all the way through. So congratulations. I'm just satisfied we got a guy.
For sure. I'm feeling the same way. I'm like, yes, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. And let's talk about it, C-Dub. So we got my man, Tiago Splitter, and there's obviously a lot of things on the list. We're talking about identity. We're talking about getting the best out of players. But is the tallest task Matas Buzelis, a Chicago Bull fan favorite? Is that his tallest task? If it is, explain. If not, let us know who else or what else is the tallest task.
Well, when it comes to is Matas Buzelis the tallest task for a guy, Tiago Splitter, coming into his first real coaching job? Well, it's his, where he don't have that title of intern. It cannot be Matas Buzelis for these couple of reasons, because Matas is already on an upward trajectory. He doubled his points in most. He doubled points in other most statistical categories. I don't think that job will be that hard, even though you will be needed some grooming. You will have to do your job and coach, but Matas is already in a good direction. When you look at the landscape of it, his hardest job is coming into a job that's team going to be projected to be one of the youngest teams in the NBA. That is the hardest job, to install a strategy, to install culture for these young guys, most of them under the age of 25. That is going to be his hardest job. Now, you can pick another hardest job just to throw it in. If you can get Patrick Williams to work, if you can get that to work, oh my goodness, you talk about extra credit. We're talking about you would never have to pay for chicken again in the city.
Get the
if you can make Patrick Williams work, bro, come on, man. He might look at it, nephew, like, man, that ain't what y'all want me to do with it. Oh, I'm gonna sit him on the end of the bench. Do we got the guts to sit him on the end of the bench? Do we got that?
I guess we're gonna find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
That's the situation, nephew. That's the situation. If we see Patrick Williams out there playing 30 minutes a game, that ain't right. That ain't right.
What if he looks different though? Before I go, What if
Oh,
P
then
Will?
he fixed him.
What if P Will actually supersedes, or whatever the damn word is, the 9-4? I'm
Yeah,
just saying. That's
he a
wishful
god.
thinking, guys. That's just wishful thinking. Don't kill us. It's just being funny.
It's just a god if he could do that. He a god.
Hey, but nonetheless, I like debating you, but I gotta agree with you. It should be more about the team, bro. We love Matas Buzelis. We know Matas Buzelis is going to work hard as an individual. And I know there's going to be some people that list these two guys that I'm going to list. And it makes good sense on why you should have the expectation as the individual for Matas Buzelis to succeed or take that step forward. That's going to be Denny Avia and then Alberine Shangoon, who Splitter gets a lot of credit for helping those guys elevate their game. But the thing is that what's more important is how you build the fucking culture around Chicago. We've been laughing stocks for too fucking long. Disrespected. Disrespected. Too long. We only made the playoffs one time in the last 2 years. We've been play-in contenders. That's not enough for Chicago. So to C-Dub's point, we're having the youngest team. It's going to be all about identity. It's going to be all about culture. It's going to be all about player development. And again, we are not jumping off the porch. At least I'm not. And I'm C-Dub, I'm pretty sure you agreed the last time we was on that we ain't expected this to be no quick turnaround this upcoming season. Can you compete? Absolutely. But now you got to start laying those bricks to the foundation to solidify everything. And that's just going to be more than just hoping that Matas Buzelis is going to be an all-star caliber player. We want to see everybody rise to their level that they're supposed to be at. And that starts with culture and identity. That's the tallest task because Billy Donovan has pissed us off for a long time.
Yes.
A long time.
And I'll just throw one out here. I don't think this is the tallest task, but it will be a difficult one because I think it'll work itself out. It depends on who's playing the best. Who are you going to build the offense around? Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Matas Buzelis? Will he show you enough when you get here that, okay, we can build around this guy? Here's my Danny Evia. Or is it a guy like Caleb Wilson if you draft him number 4 and you see some things that can propel your team into the future and you like, oh yeah, we can build around this guy. Or it could be the guy at 15. Who the hell knows? So it's a lot of difficult tasks coming up for Tiago Splitter, but I think that this one with Matas Buzelis, I think that's got to be at like the lower part of the list. It's gonna probably be difficult, but he already on an upward trajectory, bro. Like he gonna work hard. He like being coached hard. I think I don't think he's going to be a tall task to coach up and be a good player.
I think that's a fair point, bro. And I think it's just real interesting to see because the whole Caleb Wilson point is, what if this kid comes in and hit the ground running if we draft him? Big if, because we don't know who we draft yet. So we'll have to wait until that day. But hey, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how he deploys a Josh Giddey as well.
Yes.
It's two sides of the owl on Josh Giddey and Bulls Nation. Yeah. It's two sides of the aisle.
Yeah, it is. It is. And are we having that conversation now?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's going nowhere. But it's going to be interesting to see how I believe he's going to be here at least for a quote unquote evaluation period. I'm going to just stand on that until something tells me otherwise.
Yeah.
So how do you deploy him? How do you utilize his skill set to help the Chicago Bulls team? So the identity and the culture is going to be huge for the Chicago Bulls, bro. Huge.
Yeah. Well, when you look at Giddey, he definitely gonna have to coach him up on the defensive side. Can he improve Giddey's defense? Can he improve Giddey's isolation offense a little bit? It's okay. It's like mediocre. It ain't the best of the best when it comes to like point guards. If you list all the point guards and their isolation and getting to their buckets or attacking the basket causing chaos, he at the lower end of that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Even though he can average damn near a triple-double, though. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Y'all let us know down below how y'all feeling about that one. If you don't believe Matas Buzelis is his tallest task, what task do you have on your list that you say is very, very important for Tiago Splitter to slide in and help the Chicago Bulls? Now we slide on to touch briefly on a young UNC product coming to the Windy City in the best time of the year for Chicagoans. The summer is hot out there, and that can mean a number of things coming from a Chicago man. It's hot as hell outside. It can mean a number of things.
Yeah, it can mean a number of things.
But C-Dub, Caleb Wilson coming to visit the Chicago Bulls. I didn't see it was that if it was going to be a workout. I saw that it was just a visit. So there's no clarity on that. But how you feeling about the young man going ahead and having a sit down with the new brass?
Don't it just seem like the two sides is just flirting with each other, just irrationally? Like you hear the comments from Caleb Wilson, if I don't know if these reports, this is reported from running reporters, like I won't even go to the workouts for the other teams. I won't even do it, flirting with us and shit. And then the Chicago throw it back, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a really nice player and stuff like that. Ayo Dusumu said Caleb Wilson will look nice in the Chicago Bulls uniform yesterday on his live stream. It's just a little flirtatious. It's a little flirt. You know, it might work out. Sometimes that flirt shit, it might not work out. You know what I'm saying? It might not. But you can tell that both sides like each other, bro. They writing notes to each other and shit, yo. He's sending, Caleb Wilson sending us gifts. Chicago Bulls sending him gifts. Bro, it's all about the time. And yo, what my man, what's the rapper, bro? Rest in peace. Timing. What's that man name, bro? He cold. He's a rapper. Rest in peace, man. From Chicago, bro. Juice WRLD, bro. Yeah, conversations. Like they having conversations, bro. You know what I'm saying? They having conversations.
Hey, this take you back when Muggs used to be on Facebook poking each other. Weirdest shit ever. Poking each other.
Bryson like Caleb poke.
The weirdest shit ever, bro. When you think about that as teenagers, we really used to sit up there and poke motherfuckers, bro.
Poke motherfuckers. Like, hey, notice me.
No, the real, like what? But I think this is, like I said, man, we don't know what's gonna happen until the actual draft comes. But it is interesting to see some of the stuff that's out. But we all know, man, it's smoke and mirrors everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
it's mirrors and smoke everywhere. We don't know what to believe. We got Darren Peterson in his camp saying they ain't working out for nobody but the number one overall team. That's crazy selection. And we got people questioning his health. We got people saying that somebody, like, I forgot, it was some crazy shit like, yeah, we could go ahead and surprise and not take Cam Boozer or Wilson at 3. We can go and take A-Cuff. I'm like, what? This is what we doing? So it's just a lot of smoke right now. We don't know what's real, but I'm happy that the young man is going to get his opportunity to sit down and make his case for the Chicago Bulls. And hey, all this flirting, sometime it can lead to some grown folks activity. And that's what we want. We want deals to be made.
Yeah. I heard that Darren Peterson that he didn't want to work out for nobody but Washington. You know who would be fucking salty as hell? AJ with the Banser. This man got invited to the finals like he was gonna be the number one pick and shit. Like, I think you only give that job to the person that's gonna be the number one pick. If that little young man don't be the number one pick, he is gonna be pissed off, bro. He gonna be pissed off, bro. But Darren got a chance though. He got a chance
for sure. We'll see what happens, man. But it's interesting, man. We're gonna keep this thing moving, man. Last topic of today's episode, man. We got to talk about Walker Kessler, the Chicago Bulls lured Tiago Splitter from Portland. Portland wanted to play baby games. Bulls came in and said, we about business and we standing on it. Slide. Now, C-Dub, according to Sam Amick from The Athletic, he was talking about the Darren Peterson situation in Utah, but then he also went on to say this. Meanwhile, sources tell The Athletic that a player who does want to be there in Utah, big man Walker Kessler, is at odds with the front office over his lack of an extension offer last summer and the current handling of his restricted free agency. C-Dub, something or nothing.
It's something. It sounds to me, just in my opinion, that he's just posturing to make sure that he gets out of there. That he's trying to let the Utah Jazz know that our time has come. This is my logic. It's just the fact that he's talking about a contract and he didn't play last year. He knows that uh he didn't put nothing on right. No, he ain't put no work on paper last year. So he just saying that to tell Utah, like, bro, Joe, don't pull me back, bro. I'm gonna be a problem, bro. Even though he really ain't gonna be a problem. He a nice guy. But when you think about if he could fit with the Chicago Bulls, me and nephew we wanted this kid from the jump, from the draft. We should have drafted him. Shout out to Dalen Terry. I ain't finna diss him like nephew and y'all be dissing him and shit. Yeah, I like Dalen Terry. Yeah, I mean, we got the fucking Dalen Terry. That's what y'all say. Y'all use a fucking adjective before you say Dalen Terry. A fucking Dalen Terry. But Walker Kessler, bro, like he perfect for us, bro. Even though that injury, you thinking about that injury a little bit.
Yep.
But he gonna block shots, nephew. He gonna protect that paint. He could score a little bit. He can work on that jumper, but he will shoot that bitch. He'll shoot it. And he a young guy. He could go with us into the future. But that injury, we don't have to talk about a price though. So it's kind of sticky because he a restricted free agent. They can match anything, but you see him trying to muck up the conversations and shit though. That ain't nothing but a little agent shit they got going on. Like they trying to play a little politics. That's it.
For sure. I think that I say you take a shot. You take a shot.
Yeah, you take a shot.
I ain't saying go try to pay the man $35 million.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's absurd. That's absurd. But you see what the market is saying and make an offer. If they want to match it, let them match it. We gonna keep it pushing. And then, hey, it is what it is. We'll see what he wants to do with his career. I think the Bulls probably can lure him if it wasn't a restricted free agency type of thing. Obviously, he might want to stay in Utah, but hey, I know Chicago better than Utah.
Hey, y'all live. What the hell?
Better city to live in, bigger market, a team that you're gonna have a defined role, hopefully in. And you're going to have an opportunity to grow with this team and push forward. And you know what I'm saying? They are too in Utah. I ain't going to say they don't have young guys around there with some talent, but the Chicago Bulls look like they're on the up and up, bro. They trying to reel me in fully, G. They trying to reel me in. I told you I'm trying to remain even keel, but it's too much shit making sense right now.
Be excited, never. Let's be excited.
Be excited. They trying to really reel me in.
You talking about really?
Bro, watch how Bryson Graham talk and sound on his press conference tomorrow. I just know he gonna sound like an adult in the room. We've been dealing with a monotone goofball.
It's about monotone
goofball for the last 5, 6, 7 seasons. Like what?
So the price, because this is both him and Jalen Duran is both of the targets that most people are talking about. I know Jalen Duran is gonna cost a little bit more money, maybe a bit more money to offer. Probably some 30 or something like that for Jalen Duran. Now, when I look at Walker, since you missed like all of last year, I'm gonna just say you missed all of last year. I think you played 5 games.
Yep.
I'm offering 18 per. And that might be disrespectful, bro. But that nigga, you missed all last year and you got an injury, bro. We don't know if you right. Yep. We could do the physical, whatever. Well, once you start playing, practicing, going against other men, it might not hold up. So we taking a risk. It's our risk to take. We finna pay you without even getting nothing on paper, without you playing not a single second. We gonna pay you without you even playing a single second, and you was just on injury. So 18, man. 18. That's fair.
It's fair. I'm not arguing with that. That's why I won't even look at Jalen Duran. I'm not saying he can't improve from his playoff series. He's still a young guy. But they talking about 35, 40 million. That's 35, 40 hell no's.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Hey, I got some. That was cold, nephew. That was you cooked. Hey, but I got real problem. Like all through the season, you was the biggest, toughest bully all throughout the fucking season. You was the biggest fucking bully, but when you got in the playoffs with everybody else a bully,
he was my height.
I don't know about that. You fake tough guy? Is you fake? I don't know, bro. You was getting treated in the playoffs, gang. What?
Oh, real? What?
I'm straight.
Crazy.
I'll take Walker.
Yeah, I'll take Walker for sure. I think it'll be more attainable, and I think they can lure him. You gotta see what happens, man. We'll see what the plan is. We definitely got the draft next week. It is gonna be a lot of fun, man. Breaking that shit down and being right here, seeing what the Chicago Bulls do. Will they stay at 4-15? Will they trade up? Will they trade more future assets? I think it could go either way. We just don't know. We gotta find out.
One more week, nephew.
On the real.
And the future is here, baby. The future is. What if it's Darren, nephew? What if it's Darren?
Your ass gonna go crazy.
Nuts. What the fuck?
You gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
But hey, man, anything else?
Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, punch that subscribe button. We on our way to 10K. We will get there any day. And 18 for that man, Walker Kessler, bro. That's fair.
For sure, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button and support the channel on the road to 10K. Leave your thoughts and everything down below. Excuse me, that we discussed on today's episode of The Real. What? You saw that? The Real. Let us know how y'all feeling, though, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always see red. Y'all already know. We gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
That Sprite almost took you up out this bitch, boy.
Cognac. Gang.